Ready to snap some weed? Hi, I'm Kass and this is Honey.
And we're regular Canadians enjoying weed in a spooky alleyway in Victoria with our new friends Tijen and Ashley.
We're in a very spooky alleyway in Bastion Square where they used to keep people before they went to be hung. So we're hoping a ghost arrives here today, but I'm not sure. But she was born on the Devil's Day.
Yeah, I was. October 30th.
and what do you do on the Devil's Day?
Party.
Exactly, get ready for Halloween.
And this year it's a Friday. That's pretty exciting.
Completely, this is right on theme. We're enjoying every moment.
Seriously, this is Spooktober and the eve of cannabis legalization's anniversary. And this is, a huge thing for you guys because they are transitioning into the legal market. Please tell us about yourselves and your business, everything.
Well, my name is Tijen. I am in the healthcare industry as a massage therapist, acupuncturist, but along that journey we developed a brand, EKS, which is one of the most innovative healthcare brands on the market, female founding. Not only are we business partners, but we're also life partners for 16 years. So
congratulations!
Why not just make a business and impact the world in a way that we know best how. So no one's doing it in our area as far as topicals go, and we thought, why don't we just bridge the gap and do what we know how to do best, which is impact and help others and add value to people's lives.
That's so amazing to find something that you can do with your life partner. It's like a project together. You're building this huge company together. And it's so amazing that you've made the transition into the legal market. I know that's incredibly difficult, especially with all the regulations in place. So good for you.
Thank you.
And show us some of your products. I saw you brought a couple of them today.
Sure. Well, Ashley has a little story on how, why we developed the pain product to begin with.
Yeah, so basically what has it been? I don't even remember anymore.
2010 she was diagnosed with.
Yeah, 10 years ago,
I was diagnosed with Lyme Disease, which was misdiagnosed a lot of the times for rheumatoid arthritis. So I was getting a lot of inflammation in my joints, pains, nerve damage. I wasn't able to walk. I went from a bedbound to in a wheelchair. So Tijen now is my business partner, my life partner, and my caregiver. Lucky her.
You're an all-encompassing person.
I'm retired.
She's happy that I'm up and walking now.
Yes.
Sometimes wonders why I'm walking faster than she is. Maybe she gets the opposite way.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I was bedbound for about 7 years. Went into a wheelchair, and then from there, just recently, last year, had a full knee replacement.
And cannabis along the way.
Yeah. Cannabis along the way, so I have a herbal medicine background. I'm a nutritionist and a herbalist. So we've always grown up making our own products. And then because I dealt with so much inflammation and pain in my body, I wanted to create a cream that's all natural that I could put on my joints instead of using a steroid cream. And so that's why we developed our pain cream. This is the first cream that we made. Call it pain and inflammation, which everything's going to be changing once it becomes legalized.
Shit. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, everyone. It is spooky in here, but I think maybe the ghosts were just moved, as I was. I love stories of family businesses, and also more than just a business, being a carer and going through such a hard time. Your story is so inspirational, and so it led first to this one, a pain cream.
Yeah. So this is made with ginger, turmeric, and cayenne pepper.
Okay.
So all natural anti-inflammatory herbs and really good for pain relief. You'll see the color is a nice turmeric, so nothing is artificial colors.
May I hold it up to the camera so everyone can
Gentle stepping.
We all have to move together. We hide together.
Actually, that was quite a nice little effect there. Pain relieving cream. Ooh, Spooktober.
So you'll find a little bit goes a long way. So if you do have an area on your body that's sore, a little achy, just a little bit goes a long way. And then it takes, from what feedback that we've been getting, is about 10 to 15 minutes you'll start to see a relief.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so then from making this one, we developed the our skin cream. So it's our skin healing and beauty.
Boom, skin healing and beauty. So I use this as my daily moisturizer, but also if you have any cuts, scrapes, face, any of those kind of like rashes, itches. But of course, once this is infused with cannabis, all of these claims, all of the skin and the pain logo, that's all gone
change.
because you can't make any claims with any of the boards of cannabis. So
I feel like that is such a hindrance that they need to get rid of, because we have anecdotal evidence from countless people that it helps. And so, I mean, you get all claims through all sorts of advertising that goes unnoticed, unchecked. But this particular thing, you can't say, this works. I know this works. Look at me. I'm walking. I'm out of a wheelchair. Why can I not claim that this is what helped me? It is not a claim. It is a fact.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the herbal remedies dates back from thousands and thousands of years that we know. Ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper, all anti-inflammatory.
Actually,
and then the herbs in your...
It's interesting you talk about that, because our great-grandfather was a Chinese... had a Chinese apothecary in Moose Jaw, and he actually made a potion essentially for the influenza in the pandemic, and saved countless lives in their town. So, I mean, it does go back a long way, and it's critical to our growth as a population.
Definitely.
But so with our products now, justthatoil.ca, if you go to the website, basically you are able to add in your own legal cannabis oil currently. So you mix it right into our creams, and the jars are zero waste packaging, so they're also, you can use them as a cannabis stash jar. They're Myron glass UV protection. People pay like $25 extra for them anyways.
Definitely.
So the new jars will have a lock lid.
They're going to be a 60 ml instead of a 50 ml.
Yeah, we're going to start off our launch in January 2021, or Q1, with the infused version through the government, Ontario Cannabis Store, and we'll make our way over to BC eventually, maybe in a year from now or so.
We
So
can't
we're from
wait to see
Ontario.
you.
We're from Victoria, and I'm so excited.
Oh my God. Welcome, the ghosts welcomed you. We welcome you. Oh my
Like
God.
this cheap camera.
Yeah. Us and our professionalism.
We should light up these doobies and celebrate the launch of
it.
your amazing cream. I'm
Yes.
so happy for you
Wow.
guys. It's such an accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
Is it ever? Like,
I'm so glad that we came all the way this way. Wasn't expecting to meet Kass and Honey.
We're so lucky, like the cannabis community, and especially like Women in Weed Unity, dear friend and past guest on Regular Canadians Enjoying Weed, messaged us and was like, these awesome ladies are in town, and now we're seshing. Or we will be. Click, click.
Oh yes, would you like my lighter? This lighter glows in the dark, by the way. I discovered today as I put it into my pocket. I was like, what's glowing?
That is so cool.
It's me. Wind tunnel, here we go. You can do
we
it.
go.
Right? This is like
I can hide a joint in here as a prize.
I'll give you
in
some
any
I don't know about
conditions.
you guys, but like I'm a fan of taking oil over smoking. I just really enjoy it a lot more. I just find that it helps me sleep. It lasts in my body like 4 to 6 hours throughout the entire night. And it just feels so good with oil.
I agree. I am heavily into edibles and capsules. Like last night I didn't take an oil or a capsule or anything, and I was up till like 3 a.m. just laying there like, should have done it. Now it's too late. Right? I don't know.
That's the exact same.
Maybe we were excited to meet each other.
I totally forgot. But yeah, we grow our own now, because you can grow your own cannabis. So we have our 4 plants in our backyard. And then you harvest it and make your own oil, and why not? And then we use the same oil to put in our creams.
Exactly.
And take it for bed. So
I just love all of that. This is so Canada and legalization. You know, first of all, the hurdles and annoyingness of herbal, ancient, effective medicines being, chained in by stupid scientific protocols like FDA approval in the States and all these things, which just don't match something which has such little risk but such major effect. Literally, look at you. And now finally though, putting that power of the plants back in people's hands so that you don't have to pay exorbitant amounts of money. People like Kass can literally have her grow hanging on strings in her bedroom, one of her spare rooms at home, like drying out right at this moment, to exactly bake and make edibles that will help her sleep. And it's so frustrating that the man puts obstacles in the way of that. Like, it's so harmless. It's just healthful. And so, congratulations on beating the fucking man. Like, now you're in it. You are like giving the product to the actual people.
Well,
like,
as far as topicals go in Ontario, I don't know how it is here, but there are no female founding companies that have made it as far as we have, and they're all coming from the States, and not just like female, but Canadian products too. So it's kind of bizarre. And
it's our time.
Yeah.
It's our time to rise up as female cannabis consumers, product makers. And I just wish that there was more room in the legal market for the gray market, to transition in, because as you know, you've been making these topicals for years and years and years, and so with that comes the experience of 16 years of knowledge. And so you can't just have we went to Lyft this year and we met all of these, suits, right? And I would talk to them about cannabis, and it became immediately clear that none of them actually used it. They were and they had judgment upon me for using it. And it was so infuriating to be there and say, these guys are heads of cannabis corporations that don't even use cannabis. They don't know if their product's good. They don't know the difference between a good salve and a bad salve. And they don't know the difference between a tincture and it's just absolutely infuriating, and that's who gets to dominate this market.
Not just that, but while we're looking for the licensed producer and talking about the suits, we go in and it's all about the money. So it's like they're not interested about what herbal stuff is already in it. Yeah. They're just like, well, you guys have, sounds like it's a premium product because of the jar and the herbs. They're like, we just want the cheapest, like synthetic, most base cream. Can you do that?
And find
and
your
then just put
plastic jars.
Yeah. And we're just like, so what you're seeing on the market now is the cheap way to launch, because not a lot of licensed producers wanted us. They said, no, it's going to cost too much and their profit margins would be too low. So we spent a year and a half actually looking for the right partnership, and finally we found one that is aligned with our beliefs. We didn't want to they said, just get in the door, do it our way.
No. Don't compromise.
We have the haunting.
You're going to have to edit her.
No. It goes with it.
Yeah, she's the ghost.
She's the It adds effect to it.
I was thinking about starting a cannabis coven. Wouldn't that be fun?
Let's do that.
See, I identify more of like a fairy, so yeah.
What were we just saying? Cameras are
covens,
broken,
covens,
witches are all. Oh yes, okay. I don't really know a whole lot about being a witch or an elf or covens, but I do know that my few experiences since sort of coming into the cannabis community is that it's community. It's getting together with like-minded people, being able to
Our camera's getting a
express your feelings and die. And just like gather, with mostly women and with people who believe in plants and in, the power of things that we maybe don't necessarily understand. And often society is like, oh God, witches, covens, weird. But tell me how a community of people talking about things we don't see and know for sure exists is any different to church and like a very normal 2,000-year-old billions of people do it. Start that fucking coven. We're just not going to be corrupt money-wise. We're just going to do the fun smoking weed, being friends, talking about good shit stuff.
Weren't you saying in the square they used to do hanging over there for witches?
Probably for all sorts of people.
Or like women who dare have sex with someone who wasn't their husband who owned them, or
The reason why we resonate so much with witches too is because back in the plague area. I know we're going off topic here, but
it's all on topic.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in for the journey.
Here,
everyone was getting sick, and it was said that the ugliest woman of the house, there would be maybe 16 daughters, women, and maybe the 16th or whatever, the not so attractive one couldn't find a male partner,
or just didn't. Maybe she just didn't want to.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe she was a lesbian. God fucking forbid.
So then they would go off and become herbalists. So Shakespeare's sister was a herbalist, and that's why I have newt, and all these were code words for like lavender and chamomile, turmeric and ginger.
Oh my God.
Right? So they're actually herbalists that were getting hung because people stopped going to church during the plague because everyone was getting sick. So now they started believing in the witches.
Yeah, they started going from the doctors to the witches, and then the church community would tell the community that if they continued to do so, that they would no longer go to heaven, they'd go to hell. Yeah. So they kind of manipulated them in a way that they had to stop going to the witches.
That's why you know the stereotypical witch at the Halloween store is that ugly woman with the
Door on the nose.
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
She's actually a beautiful,
Fear them,
confident
avoid them.
woman.
Yeah.
Who can help heal your pain instead of like the treatment of the time using leeches to drain your blood and just like, you know, ridiculousness and wow. Are you okay? People are going to be like, wow, they put a monster soundtrack in the background to like make it extra spooky. Do you want to get little Lucy out? Yeah. Let's show her. Let's show
Ghost
her
will
off.
be revealed, everybody. Here comes the mystery tunnel noise.
Right. One of many. Beeps
She's like,
and
how dare you
growls.
leave me in this container over here?
It's a little
there's
Lucy. Oh my goodness, Lucy.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
Oh, it's cold, isn't it? And I was lonely. Yeah, she's like, thank you.
Diva.
Hello.
Well, there's so many exciting things to look forward to, and check out our cannabis coven coming soon, and these amazing topicals, and congratulations on making the bridge, and thank you for meeting us in an haunted alleyway to random strangers.
Big times, thank you. And thank you for being an inspiration, both of you, business-wise and health-wise and relationship-wise and fashion-wise, and I mean in all the ways, and definitely witch-wise. So thank you for watching Canada. Remember to enjoy responsibly.
And don't drive high. Do you think that was a ghost? Who thinks that was a ghost? That was super rude, by the way. We're working here. Now we're really gone. It's okay. Just we just lay it. We're just gonna lay it, and we're gonna. Everything's going wild. Oh, your hat! We're gonna have a lot of good outtakes from this one. Yeah. Although in a weird way, I think it's gonna fucking break you guys. Honey, the card. So that's the issue. The heart just flew out. But that actually, like, again, I think it may be weirdly okay. The fucking ghosts! Everyone!
Why did you see the card? We could have just presumed.
Definitely, I'm just...
Nobody got it. I thought I was going to catch it.
Alright, we're laying this down. Why is that one okay? Like, why are you not falling down? Ghost likes me better, I don't know. It's so hilarious. Alright, sorry. I'm backing up. Is this gonna fuck with anyone? Exactly. Sorry, guys. Wow, it is hectic in this tunnel. You got your hat back?
Take 3.
Oh, that's